Much more coming your way here on beIN Sports. Super Saturday includes Spurs against West Ham, Fulham against Cardiff and Brighton against Newcastle. Very important down the bottom there. And then on Sunday, returning to the top of the table, Leicester, Arsenal, Burnley, Man City, Manchester United against Chelsea. In a major governmental escalation of the global battle against the theft of world sport and entertainment by the Saudi Arabia-based pirate operation Be Out Q, the US government published 2 reports yesterday that directly condemned and called for an end to the rampant Saudi-based piracy operation. On the same day, the UK government was also directly challenged in UK Parliament to take decisive action against Be Out Q's unchecked piracy of content from the UK's creative. Almost everything right this season. And tonight, they've done everything they can.
Yeah, today was about concentration, being professional, going in there. Don't let the opposition for a minute think that, they're going to be, playing it slowly or whatever. But I think the goal in 15 seconds. Cool. I mean, if you have any doubts of a team having any kind of complacency, that was it. They went to press, they got the ball, they scored. But it was finished. You literally finished the game.
Game over, 15 seconds.
Game over because it was no way back for Huddersfield. Not even having that, well, we cannot do worse. Let's play now. I think it was completely over.
Well, let's hear, we'll talk about the game a bit more, but let's hear first from Virgil van Dijk.
Virgil, well done. It was the perfect start to the night and things got even better for Liverpool. A really convincing win for you.
Yeah, to score the goal that early is also, that helps obviously. Yeah, I think it was a dominant performance today. Good to score a couple goals and yeah, now time to recover and make sure you're ready for Barcelona.
I know that Huddersfield have had a difficult season, but when you arrive at a ground and everybody expects you to win and win easily, does that come with a different sort of pressure?
Nah, I think at Liverpool you always have the pressure of winning games anyway, and for us, I think we used to the pressure. We just want to go out there, show what we're capable of, show the hard work that we want to put in the game, and yeah, we started great, like we said before, and obviously that helps as well for the game.
How does it feel right now being in this situation? You're 2 games left of the season. You're currently at the top of the league. If I'd have offered you that at the start of the season, you'd have taken it, no doubt. But how are your feelings and emotions as a team right now?
What you said, we have 2 games left, and we're gonna try to win those games, and then we'll see how it's gonna end. We have obviously the semi-final against Barcelona in between as well. So yeah. It's just, keep focusing on the game that's in front of us, and today was Huddersfield, and we prepared us very well. We know what their strengths were and obviously their weaknesses as well, and I think we exploit them too, and now the focus will be on Barcelona. It's going to be a hard task, actually.
Yes, your focus next on Barcelona. Will you be watching Burnley versus Manchester City on Sunday?
I don't think so, to be fair. Because I think I come with my family to London and make sure I'm ready for the night. So yeah, I might get obviously some text messages when things are happening, but yeah, we'll see. Just
a final word. You got a nasty looking injury to the foot, or certainly a stand on the foot. Is everything okay in terms of your fitness and moving ahead to Barcelona?
Yeah. It was the foot, obviously, that I was injured before, so it was just a stamp, so it was a little bit sore, so we'll be fine.
Virgil, thank you. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
Would you watch the game if you were him?
I would watch the game.
You wouldn't?
I would.
You would, yeah.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. You would watch it. But I couldn't be walking in London without knowing what is going on between
you probably wouldn't let on you were watching it.
Yes. He kind of.
Yes.
Yeah. Turn your phone off. 15 seconds, that's all it took Liverpool to take the lead tonight. If you haven't seen the early goal, look, it's kick-off, and it more or less killed the game off.
Oh, they play it back here. I mean, it's comes back to Lawson. I don't know what he's thinking about here. He plays it into Stankovic in an area, and I don't know whether he thinks he gets too much time, but I just think, and it's a good finish from Keita, it really is, but I just think initially, first 5-10 minutes, you do, against Liverpool at Anfield, you don't want to be playing the game in your own half, if at all possible.
Yeah.
You want to get the ball as far, I know it sounds kind of obvious here, but you want to get the ball as far away from your own goal as possible.
I think I don't know if it was too much relaxation, like you saying, okay, we play here, let's play. Let's be brave. You know, sometimes we confuse when you tell the players be brave, that it's about fighting. Be brave. Let's be brave on the ball. Let's show that we can play. Well, no. No, everyone got an style.
But, you know, there may be some sides you might have a little bit of time to play out like that. But you know against Liverpool they're going to press you and you're going to be in that sort of problem straight off.
But that's what they do. That was one of the best things in the beginning of the season. Liverpool pressing high because they got pace at the back and they can do all that. He got time, by the way. The problem is he's turning the wrong way. I don't know who was passing the ball.
It's a poor touch, right?
But the other two players on the left side of the screen, they are marked. Yeah. So I don't know who was passing the ball to, but that ball was like what we call in Spanish like a bomb to somebody else. You say, here you go, all yours.
The hospital pass.
A hospital pass.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't think.
I mean, clearly Stankovic doesn't do well when the ball's played into him. But also the goalkeeper, I mean, I don't care what anybody says. He's got to go, play it over towards the Liverpool right back or something, try and push up, get organised. I don't know. Tactically, it was crazy.
Liverpool have been helped by having two very good goal scorers in their team this season. And both getting a pair tonight. Mane.
It's interesting, you know, a couple of things that normally they're both playing wide. Okay, wide, starting position wide.
Yes.
But it's funny that your number 9, the main guy in the middle, is the one maybe creating the space for them to get in. And it's a wonderful thing because what it hurt me the most is that the opposition doesn't know. You know, if you're going to cross Robertson and you go Mane in the middle, who's going to score? I suppose the one is in front of goal in the CGR box. That one you have to mark him.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, at least that one. I don't know the one is coming.
There's only one there on the penalty spot.
I mean,
it's incredible.
He's got to take a step forward and mark him. It's a brilliant ball in from Robertson.
Yeah.
But Kangola, he's got to take a step forward and mark him. You know, but I mean, and if you allow, you know, it's like if you allow top players any amount of space at all, they'll punish you. And that's what the case is. But they're just playing full of confidence. They've got it. You know, both sides. We spoke about the fullbacks getting forward. They're very, very comfortable. They're just a top side that might not win the league. It's incredible.
It's incredible. What is happening this season is incredible.
And ironically, anything that, excuse me,
yeah,
Mane could do tonight, then Salah was going to do the same.
Well, but this is the typical thing that I think as soon as you start learning football, when you go into 11v11 pitch, and you are in a team that you play defender, I mean, it's so clear. You know, your centre half leaves a space. The fullback from that side tuck-ins, but dramatically in. It's like give it to Salah wide, but not get beat in the inside. That's basic. It's kids, you know, tactics.
Where's the centre half gone anyway?
Well,
he's been dragged in there, but he's got no need to go. But he has get dragged in there. And as soon as Gus 100% right, as soon as he gets dragged in there, Eric Doom, the left fullback, he's just got to take 2 or 3 steps in because he wants the ball to go outside him.
Yes,
as soon as it goes inside, you're in trouble, particularly against that man.
It's like the feeling I got is, okay, you can prepare the game as a coach, you can show videos, you can do 100 things, but you as a professional football player playing in the Premier League, you should know that when you're marking Salah, he wants to go in into his left foot. He wants to go towards the goal to score. So even you have to be in a position to say, no, you are not going to go there. I won't let you go in because I'm going to be always goal side. 20 minutes.
How can a defence be so poor? How can it? When you look at its record, what is it? 22 out of
It's incredible, isn't it? I mean, I think 22. They've got 4 points. They've got 4 points out of possible 66. So in 22 games, unless my maths is wrong, and there's every chance it could be, they've had one victory and one
against
draw.
Wolves, yeah,
and one draw. But I just thought, I mean, there's clearly no confidence within the back four. So when you look at it, and we've said that there's no confidence, so why, after 15 seconds or 10 seconds, does your goalkeeper appear to have all the confidence in the world and play a ball into an area in the middle of the park? It's crazy, but you know, there's no organisation. Can goal at the back, and Schindler, I thought they were all over the place, particularly second half. There was crosses coming in, and clearly Liverpool could have added to the tally. I mean, Mane hit the post with a header. They were all over the place effectively defensively.
I think it was a great point, Annie, when you make the point that if you are not confident, why you play from the back? You're contradicting yourself. Yeah. You cannot go in the and say, yeah, the confidence is low. Well, you didn't show it in the first 15 seconds, playing from the back.
Now, goals 4 and 5, you are putting a question mark over the keeper. Has he got to get his angles better? Has he got to come out here?
I think it doesn't go really down. It's not headed down difficult for the goalkeeper. It's not really hitting the post on the side of the net. It's like it's going a yard from the post. I think it's savable, we can say. I think it's a ball that if your goalkeeper doesn't save it, then you got another problem. You can add another problem. We already made a mistake. We already made a mistake at the back with the centre half no marker. We already made a mistake with the left back, and now you got it's too many things.
What went wrong for his header for his hat trick? Apart from the fact he hit the post.
It's amazing. Yeah. We watched it. We both said at the same time. I think he might be up a little too early. You know. Again. Defensively, we could talk all night. It's a lovely ball in from Shaqiri. Full of confidence and proper team, and let's make no mistake about confidence. They have a chance not only to win the title, they've got a chance against Barcelona. Let's make no mistake.
Rounded off tonight by Salah with his second.
I think the goalkeeper could do better here. This is the one I thought, Gus. I just think
even more than the
other, I think he gets down kind of half-heartedly, not believing to get that with his left arm. You know, I don't know whether he's clearly he'll be dejected and he'll be down, but I just think. He's onside, Robertson's onside, Salah slightly off, ball comes across. Maybe I'm being a little bit, but I just think he should do better. I think he should be getting a hand on that, although he will probably push out into open play again, but I think he should be doing better there.
I totally agree. I think that dive is not backwards, it's a cross.
Yeah.
You cut the ball. If you want to take that gamble, some goalkeepers like to stay in the first point and say, okay, I'm not getting beaten here, and not taking that gamble. But if you take it, you cut the ball here, you don't go backwards.
If you're brave, you go straight. And if you're not, you go
you went backwards.
So the race for the Golden Boot is led by Mo Salah. 2 Liverpool players, top 2, 21 and 20 goals between them. Sergio Aguero will be back on the pitch on Sunday, one would presume. Raheem Sterling got 17 himself. And the assists, as we were saying, the importance of the fullbacks. Robertson 11, that's a record, equaling tally, and Trent Alexander-Arnold 9.
And there is no more from this season Premier League defenders in the list.
No.
That show you the importance of these two in particular.
Yeah. And that's 21 goals and 7 assists as well.
Wow. Not bad. Tremendous statistics, really has.
OK, let's hear from tonight's Liverpool captain, Jordan Henderson.
Jordan, many congratulations. It only took 15 seconds. What a start for the game.
Yeah, that was a good start. Brilliant from Naby, pressing the ball, and then a good little finish. So, great start for us. And that set the tempo right from the off. So, yeah, delighted with the performance, with the result. And another big performance from us.
I'm interested in that kind of understanding that seems between you and Sadio Mane. You created the goal against Chelsea. Another one for him tonight. Is that something you work on the training ground on?
Yeah, we speak a little bit, you know. Sadio, of course, he arrives in the box so well and so many good runs, so it's just about finding him really and putting in good deliveries for him. and he keeps getting onto me to do that. So thankfully, I managed to put one in the right area for him tonight, and it was a great finish.
And when we see names like Joe Gomez and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain back and playing tonight,
yeah, delighted for both of them. Joe's been back a couple of weeks now, but first game back for Ox, I'm just delighted for him. You know, he's worked so hard, been out for a long time to get back here. And to be fair, when he come on, I thought he was outstanding. It looked as though he'd never been away. So that's really pleasing, a massive bonus for us, you know, at the end of the season and for him. So I'm delighted he's back with us.
To finish with 91 points now, 2 games to go. Everything to fight for, of course. If someone told you at the beginning of the season that this is where Liverpool are going to be, you wouldn't have taken that, would you?
Yeah, of course. You know, I think we've had an amazing season. No matter what happens, we've progressed again from last season. Some of the football we've been playing, the attitude, the mentality has been first class all season. So, like I said, we've got to keep that mentality not only for this season, for seasons to come. And if we do that and we keep working hard together and we stay together as a team, then for me it's just a matter of time before we win a big trophy.
Hopefully you'll do that.
Thank you.
Come on, they'll have their eyes on Turf Moor, with the Burnley scarves out on Sunday.
Black Virgil's not watching it.
Just say it. Come on, Burnley. No,
Cheat it up a little bit.
Then the other one say, come on, Newcastle. And they're gonna
Yeah, well, exactly.
everybody support.
Look, I mean, hugely positive night. One thing we missed out, okay, there was a clean sheet, but also we did say, look, the return of Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, which is great.
Delighted, and you can see the genuine affection that he has. You know, I don't know the lad, but I bet he's a top boy. You can see everybody loves him, his teammates love him. Understandably with his support, we're delighted to see him back. It must have been a horrendous 12 months for him, sitting in that physio's table, going into the gym every day when you see your teammates going out training. It's a tough place to be, and he probably should have scored.
Yeah.
You know, he probably should have scored.
We were talking about to see if he was as sharp up before the injury, and he was, because he makes a great run. It was a good decision to check back, and that was very unlucky. I think the ball was a little bit behind, maybe. If it was the other side, he would score with the right, for sure. Yeah.
But great movement from his feet to bring it onto his left foot, as you say. He did look sharp when he came on, which is really encouraging. This lovely touch there, that's a great touch. You're right, just a little bit behind him a little. And he can't open his body up enough, but that's a real bonus. I mean, when you think now, we're looking at Liverpool just get